going on, man? How you doing today, man?
I'm feeling blessed, man, and highly favored, bro. I'm feeling real good today.
As you should be, man. Been a lot of dark times in our lives, man. I'm so thankful I'm sitting here today, man. I get to sit here today, man. Because guess what? I was prisoner to a whole lot of mess, man. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yep. Hell yeah.
Oh, so I was the only one?
What?
So, I was the only one.
Nah, I was prisoner to a lot of stuff, too, man.
Okay, like what? Let's talk about this.
What, my addiction or the behaviors?
The behavior, the addiction.
Infatuation with the lifestyle that the money will bring in my addiction. Yeah, I was definitely a prisoner to all of that, you know. But like you said, bro, we don't have to live like that today. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good feeling, bro. Yeah, most definitely. What?
It just didn't start right there. Let me how it started.
What, with my addiction?
Yeah, you know, because I know we come from Lafayette, Louisiana, and partying is part of our heritage, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know, so, you know.
Yeah. I think mine's, it was more fitting in. Everybody was smoking at that time, smoking weed and popping pills at that time. And mine was wanting to feel like I was a part of something, you know, and wanting to run with the guys in the neighborhood who sold drugs. You know, and the lifestyle brought a lot of women. It brought money. It brought attention, you know. And I think that being young and coming up in that type of environment, that's what we gravitate towards, you know. Like, you got to be real unique and have a 2-parent household. Sometimes it's a strong 1-parent household in order for you to play sports and go to school and do all those things that we deprived ourselves of. You know, because it's not like we didn't have a chance to do those things. It's just that we gravitated towards the wrong things because of the attention. So,
yeah, that's one thing I knew my mama tried, man. She kept me in everything that could keep me busy. I used to bowl, man. Bowl, yeah. Yo, you seen it when we went bowling? Like, you know, with our bowl like a 250.
I didn't really look at the scoreboard to notice where you placed that on it.
Yeah, but when you looked over there, I was the only one smiling. So what they tell you?
You was all right.
Okay. Well, thank you. I know it's hard to give props where props is due today. But nah. We went bowling for my brother birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And is, you know what, man?
Yeah, good turnout too, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was just about to say that, man. It's one thing with this structured community in the area we in. People look for us.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good that it's a healthy look, man.
Yeah.
You know, man, so what's up, man?
Oh, not much, man. As you know, I'm going to be making my transition soon home to my little family.
Yeah, man, my heart hurt, man. I've been having heartburn for about 3 days since I heard that,
yeah,
man.
I'll be departing from here. Just continuing my journey, you know, my next step. I said that in the meeting last night. Sometimes when God opened up a door for you to walk through, you got to walk through it. You know, you can't be scared of the fear of things, you know.
Yeah, because I told you, you know, I'm proud of you, man. And, you know, like, the courage you have, you know, you came. You conquered, now it's time to move on. You came, you conquered, you seen, and you did that, man. Yeah. You got a lot of tools in your bag. We talked about that the other night, man. And it's all kind of tools, you know, even body bags.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I have to use everything God sending me so I could keep winning, bro.
Yeah,
and I'm proud of you because you're paving the way. You're showing me it could be done instead of getting complacent because, you know, I feel sometimes because I'm staying put, I might be hiding from life, but that's not what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm just learning and redirecting my thinking, but that's how that old thinking will try to come with self-sabotage.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Like you at a place in your recovery right now, and I constantly tell you this because I want you to use it as a motivational tool. But you a place in your recovery right now. What the sobriety time you got when I had that time, I wasn't there. So you're trending in the right direction. Like, you doing what you're supposed to do. You're working with others. You work with your sponsor. You know, you got a good job. You got 2 good jobs. You know, you started the podcast. You got a lot of stuff going in the right direction for you. So it's not that you're complacent or you content on being here or comfortable. You're just going the way it's supposed to go. Like, you in your lane, you know, and there's no traffic in your lane, and you're doing what you're supposed to do. So I don't ever want you to feel that you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long I'm going to be here or this and that. Like, you never know what God got for you.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? And when he start opening them doors for you, bro, it's like those 9-step promises they talk about. You'll be amazed before you halfway there. You'll start to see things unfold in your life. You'll start to see that God not only works in your life, but in the people's lives around you. You know, so that's a beautiful feeling and a beautiful blessing to be a part of your recovery, to be a part of your story, to be a part of the people's story in this community. You know, because that's what it's about at the end of the day.
Yeah, and somebody was just asking me, like why I started the podcast, and it's not like I'm not worried about the views. Well, you know, I appreciate the views, of course, but you know, I'm not in it for no fame.
Right.
You know, I'm just trying to offer a hand. So and let people know who's stuck in that addiction and that one track mind of thinking that there's another way out, there's a better way to live. It's a good way to live,
right? And
change is good, man.
Yeah, that's what recovery is about, man. See, with the phase that we're going through right now, wanting to do more. You know, wanting to do more. It's like being on a good job, you know, doing more than what you paid for. It's a direct reflection of you. Like starting this podcast and working with others in the community is a direct reflection of who you want to be, who you are today. You know, so I think that right there in itself, it has nothing to do with the fame. It has nothing to do with the money. Like you said, it has nothing to do with the views. It's just giving freely what was freely given to you, giving back. That's working at step 12.
Yeah,
without even trying.
Yo.
The time.
Ooh, hit them with it. Yeah, man. And you know what too? I read a quote that said, Maya Angelou said it. One of the greatest gifts is telling an untold story from the soul, man. Yeah, man, and knowing my story could possibly free somebody. You know I can't save everybody,
right.
And I'm glad today I could meet people where they at.
Yeah,
and you know we always talk about acceptance, but you know what? I was stuck with that thing of having expectations toward people and situations, and you know what, Joe? Like I'm done with that, bro.
Yeah.
And you know I got rid of them expectations, so I don't set myself up for no heartache and pain or no resentment.
Man,
you know?
And it's crazy that you touched on that, because when I left from Miracle Group with you last night, I came sit in this other meeting last night, and they were talking about making amends. And I was telling them making amends is kind of like giving an apology. It's my job to deliver it, not to accept it. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what it is. Like, I can't put expectations on people or expect them to do certain things that I would do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not going to do it, you know? So, and a few people get stuck on that because, like, dang, like, should I tell this person I apologize? Like, should I make amends to this person? Like, do it. Because that's a direct reflection of you. But at the same time, if they don't accept who you are, then it is what it is, you know? So.
Yeah, and that's an easy way to not stress yourself out too, man, knowing that I did the right thing.
Yeah.
Like you see, you know, I'm doing it to apologize to the person, but in a bigger picture, I'm doing it for me to release me. You know, because man, I was held in that bondage for so long, man. It was crazy how mad I would get about stuff. And 9 times out of 10, I started it. I provoked it. And I'm furious. Don't let it happen to me. Ooh, Lord, don't let it happen to LB, because guess what? It's the end of the world, baby.
A lot of people don't be wanting to see the part that they played in it.
Ooh.
You know, like, what part did I play in?
What I did.
What did I do?
What did I do?
For me to point out what that person did and I made me.
You get one.
Like Oprah. But what did I do though? Like, what part did I play in it? Could I have stopped and do the pause?
Joy Winfrey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop and do the pause and think about it, the actions, how I would feel if somebody would tell me what I'm telling them right now. Like, all those things, man. Personal development, bro. That's one of the key things. Self-awareness. Like, I have to be aware of what's going on and how I operate, how my mind operates, you know, and how I react to those type of situations, man. And sometimes it can cunning, baffling, powerful.
Yeah, man. It had sneak up on you like you really got to have them 3D glasses on. Mm-hmm. But you know, there's not even that fleshy vision no more, Joe. I keep that God conscious mind, man. Yeah. How would God want me to handle this, man? Yeah. Would he want, and you know, he don't say we can't get mad. It's all right to get mad, but don't let that anger come out through your lips, man. Yeah. And there's a lot of power in the tongue, and it took me all these years to understand why my mama would say, Larry Jr., watch what you say out your mouth. Watch what you say out your mouth. And Because guess what? When it was said to me, and like I was just talking about self-sabotage, man, I would purposely hurt my own feelings so nobody else could do it. A defensive mechanism, man. And you know, like I'm so thankful today, Joe, that I could think. Because we live in a day and a time where I have to think for the next person to save me a lot of pain and trouble. You know, so and that's just what it is, man. But I'm proud of you, bro. Of course, this energy we got is awesome, but it's not ending, you know. Everybody got a journey to live. Everybody got a trail to walk, man. Yeah. And I'm glad I decided to start this trail with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it was times where I got discouraged, but you did little stuff to give me a little more juice, man. And I knew that was God working through you, you know, because at the time you was going through something, but you went out your way, you made that extra step to make sure I was pushed. Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And, you know, just your words of encouragement, and not only encouragement, but wisdom, bro. Changing my attitude so I could change my altitude, man. Yeah. Stop being my own worst critic, man. Yeah. You know, get up and do something, man. Fear, false evidence appearing real, bro. There's a lot of stuff you said over these 13 months, man, that really helped me grow, man.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
It's crazy that you're talking about the trail. And you know, when someone once said, don't go where the path may lead, but go where there's no path and leave a trail. And that's what you're doing here. You know, you leaving that trail. You know, you're leaving that trail for people to come in behind you, even with your federal indictment and how you come through sober living and got those charges dismissed early. And now you on the rise and you opening doors not only for yourself, but for others. And that's what it's about at the end of the day, man. How many people can I help? How many people can I touch before I leave God's green earth? Like, that's what it's about. And I don't want to get too biblical with it, but Jesus traveled the world and helped thousands and millions, and he was still crucified at the end of the day. Knowing that that's going to happen, still help people, and that's what it's about. It'd be a lot of times we in this community, and we're like, why I got to keep helping this person right here when they don't want to help themselves? But that's what God would do. You just touched on that earlier. What would God do in those situations, you know? So...
And you know, like part of my program is working with others. The couple of sponsees I have, that's one thing I stress on, man, is helping each other. Take myself out the equation to make sure the next person is all right, man. And you know, and this journey not for everybody. It's not for everybody, man. Like we joke and play about, you know, just going through treatment and then getting out, and I want to go back offshore. Yeah, 28 days, I want to go make $100,000 a year on the 31st day.
Man, it took me 22 months to get to this point right here to make that conscious decision. Because if it was up to me in my own will, like you say, I would have leave back when, after I got out of treatment, if it was about the money.
Back to the flats.
But it wasn't about the money. It was about changing behavior, changing my personality, man. And that's what it's about at the end of the day, bro. Trying to help people. And they wonder why us two walk around this community and we always so happy and jolly and full of life, because you don't get a second chance at a first impression.
Come on, man.
Like when you dealing with somebody, man, and I'm dealing with somebody, I gotta make sure. It's like when you go and interview for a job. You got that one interview to make the best impression.
First person, the only impression.
And you gotta do it. You know, you gotta give it your all every time. And that's what we do, man. We walk around here and we go to these facilities and we talk to people and we in these meetings and we share and we try to encourage, inspire, and motivate people to become better. And because if I can get everybody around me on an A+ level, then that's a plus for me.
Come on.
Why would I want to be A+ and you C-?
Come on, man. When I eat, we eat.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense, man. I want everybody around me to flourish. Everybody. And if you grow bigger than me, guess what? I'm still a part of your story.
Come on, man.
Rooting that tree.
Come on, man.
I'm rooting that tree, so it makes me feel good too, because I'm a part of that, because everybody know Mojo a part of this.
Yeah, you heard him. Yeah,
everybody know that, so it's like it makes me feel good. You know, like I was thrilled, and I say this again because I said it on the first podcast. he actually wanted, the voice of reason actually wanted me.
The who?
Voice of reason.
Okay, baby.
Wanted me to be not only the co-host, but also a co-founder. Like, he wanted to share his dream with me. And I had to tell him, that's the vision that God got for you. But it made me feel so good because people trust my advice. People trust my opinions. They trust my suggestions today. He trusted me enough to be like, hey, look, the dream, the vision that God gave me, I'm willing to share it with you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of people that you want to surround yourself around.
Come on,
surround yourself around people who gonna big you up when you're down. Because I was in a hole 3-4 weeks ago, and I ain't had nobody to rely on. Of course, God, you know, but I'm talking about in a physical form of people come and check on me and this and that. And he played a major factor in bringing me back up to par and up to speed of where I need to be. Like, it's just a bump in the road. Like, you got to keep going. I can't get stuck right there. You know, I can't get stuck in that pothole. Like, keep going. Keep doing what I got to do, man. And just a beautiful feeling to have those type of people around you.
Yeah, man, a selfish act for a selfless reason, man.
Yeah.
And we need each other. Our stories and our testimonies need each other. And you know what? Somebody just texted me from the program. She let me know, you know, LB, your recovery, your sobriety helps me out so much. You know, because we came from a dark place, man. Oh, man, it was my obligation to make sure my brother was all right, man. And, you know, and just to want to see him do better and to know he confided in me and we could talk about stuff and be transparent with each other. Yeah, and I still want him to be a co-founder, but he's so humble. But he showed me, guess what? I just got my papers. The podcast is officially LLC. He give me different ideas about we're gonna have professionals on him, mental health experts, addiction counselors, people in active addiction, people who white knuckling their program. You know, every story is welcome to be on this podcast because everybody have a story. Yeah. From up there with Bill Gates all the way to the man sleeping under the bridge. Everybody got a story, man. And you know, that's just where I'm at with it, man. And it's been a pleasure to have you on my side and just, we done had some good times, bro. And I'm anxious to see, and this only 13 months. I can't wait to see what's gonna go on, but I don't do no future tripping. But you know, there's a couple of issues that went on with timing and editing, but you know what? I stand on God's plan. Whenever God ready for it to run high, smooth high, I feel like he gonna do it. But I'm not going to do nothing to jeopardize my health, my freedom, my family, my peace. I'm not engaging in that no more, man. And I'm thankful. I'm so thankful for that I could sit down and chill. I could be still. You don't have to touch everything, right, or be part of everything, or see everything, or know everything. Right. Yeah. You know, I'm remaining teachable, bro, because this is all new to me, and I'm enjoying the journey instead of the destination, man. Yeah, you know.
And I think you're doing a good job at it too. A real good job at it, because you treat everybody fairly, everybody across the board. You know, I seen a quote the other day, and it said, "You even treat the janitor like the boss, because everybody plays a part from you taking a loss." And you treat everybody the same in your company. Everybody. And when I mean everybody, even the person who doing work for free for you, take care of everybody the same across the board, and you'll see how God not only gonna work in your life, but in the people's lives around you. And be ready for worst case scenarios, because they gonna happen. I wanted to share this in the meeting the other day, but I was listening to a motivational speech, and they was talking about the Navy SEALs and how the Navy SEALs train. And when they first go to training, they teach you how to unjam a gun and how to carry a dead body. Now, a lot of people be like, well, why they teaching you that first? Why they not teaching you how to swim or how to defend yourself? Well, they teach you that first because a lot of people aren't prepared for worst case situations. That's the worst case scenario on the battlefield. You're gun jamming or you having to carry a dead body. Somebody gets shot around you and they die on the battlefield and you don't know how to respond to it. That's one of the most worst case scenarios you can run into.
You're gonna freak out.
You're gonna freak out. So I think in life, bro, that's what hinders us a lot. It's not that we aren't ready for certain things or we're not capable. We just don't prepare ourselves for the worst case scenario.
We don't plan to fail. We fail to plan. And that's one thing I done learned. I'm preparing for when that life crisis happen, because it's gonna happen. Life gonna show up, but I can't wait till it happens to get prepared for it. It's too late then. It's too late, man. But that's something real, man. And you know, today I don't plan for nothing, but I'm preparing for it. You know, everything God give me the strength or the know-how to do, I apply it, man. And I don't sit on it and dwell on it. I act on it. Because, you know, later on, motivation died. Later on, people die. Later on, coffee get cold. Later on, feelings change. Yeah. You know, so, you know, this is where I'm at today with it, man. I feel like I done slacked off so long. And you know, another thing, Joe, I used to claim that I was a soldier for the devil. But you know what? I was one of God's best students, man, because he allowed me to learn and go through everything, because for me, experience is the best teacher.
Yeah,
you know, and where I'm at today, I know I'm one of God's strongest soldiers.
Yeah,
you know,
that's why I feel some of the best counselors that we have in addiction are those who are currently in addiction, they got their life together. Those who are practicing those principles, those counselors who have actually can relate. You know, I feel that those are some of the best people because they can touch on every topic and they can understand and feel where you're coming from. I want to talk about this white knuckling, though, man.
Oh,
I want to talk about this white knuckling.
White knuckling, baby, here it go.
Because I see it so many times, man.
Ooh, talk about the white knuckles, baby. Yeah. What that is, some flour?
No, man.
What you got on your knuckles? Some lotion on them thing, white knuckling. Ashy knuckles, baby. Yeah. Talk about it, Joe. What is it? Explain to the viewers what is white knuckling. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, so a lot of people come into these facilities, bro, and they get in there and they do the 28 days. They don't work on themselves at all while they're in there. They're still displaying the same type of behavior. Then they get out of treatment, and let's just say they've been in sober living or structured living or 3.1 house for 5-6 months, but they don't go to meetings. They got a messed up personality. They don't pray and meditate. They don't work with others. They sit on this high horse, and they just a messed up every time you see them, and they're just full of anger and bitter and resentment every time you talk to them, and nothing good comes from them. But they sober because they haven't put any substance in their body. Now, when was the last time you got outside of yourself and actually helped somebody for nothing, for no selfish gain? Like, when was the last time you did that? You know, and I think a lot of people that I know with 2, 3, 4 years sobriety are white knuckling it, having it hard.
Ooh, dry.
Just a dry drunk. All the behavior is still there. You know, they don't get outside of this.
I'm mad. Want to still talk about the people, pass judgment. And you know what? Cause I'm happy. Cause we happy today. Mm-hmm. Oh, look them too. But they always happy and smiling. They got it figured out. No, I don't. I'm putting in the work so I could stay happy.
Yeah.
God responsible for the outcome. I don't have it figured out. I stay dummy and down and telling myself, truth be told, that LB, you don't know nothing about what's going on. You don't run nothing. Mm-hmm. So chill out and be cool, man. And it takes so much energy to be mad and frown. Do you know that this is a fact? Now, you know I'm into Googling everything, but the acid, and when you angry and you raise your blood pressure, the acid that's in your blood, you could inject it in a hog and kill it.
Yeah,
man. Come on, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And
to get that mad,
to be that angry and be that bitter and resentful for no reason, you know, just to be filled with negativity. And that's the thing, bro. Like, you got to understand something about being happy. Happy is not a feeling or emotion. It's a mindset. Like, I know that I'm worthy of being happy when I wake up in the morning. I kick off my day like that. I start my day like that. It's not that I'm happy because something happened in my life, because there's a lot of days we go through here and we sit down at the house and ain't nothing going on, nothing spectacular happened in my life today, but I'm happy. I didn't have to hit the lottery today. I didn't have to win a vehicle today. I didn't have to make $1 million today to be happy. That's just where I'm at life. Peace and silence.
Man, it is all right. You know what? I hollered at Mr. Glenn the other day, man. Shout out Glenn Brown.
Shout out Mr. Glenn.
Oh. And he like, Brown, what you doing? I'm like, shit, I'm cooling out. Mr. Glenn had a long, productive day. I'm just sitting down, and I'm in sober living. I'm just sitting down, just got out the shower. I'm enjoying my peace. My roommate, not that. I'm glad I can enjoy the quiet, man, and be all right with it, man.
I'm so good at being by myself, bro, because I got time to reflect and work on myself and just chill. I used to want to be into everything and be involved in everything and moving 1,000 miles an hour, and I don't have to do that today. I don't have to do much to feel to get that feeling that dopamine rush that they be wanting, you know. Man, the other day I was at work, you know, and I guess I pulled the muscle working out or whatever. You know, I work out a lot. So I pulled them up.
In the gym, big body, look them arms.
In the gym, man.
Look them arms. Flex for him one time, baby. Big Joey, baby. You see him?
I was in the gym, man, and I guess I pulled the muscle.
Like that.
Yeah. and I went to take some ibuprofen, and I was offered to take a steroid shot also. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Steroid shot.
Yo, get bigger.
Yeah, steroid shot. Not that type of steroid.
Oh, all right.
Steroid shot, you know, to help you, like, when you got pains or whatever. Non-narcotic steroid shot. And here's when you know that you've been working on yourself, and not only you've been working on yourself, but you're thinking on all cylinders. Because the first thing I thought about when that steroid shot was offered to me was the feeling, that dopamine rush that I get from it, because of course it knocks away all the pain, but it also keeps you up and give you a little bit of energy. And I'm like, I don't want that in my body.
Wake up.
Yeah, I don't want that in my body. So, you know, they always say, call 2 or 3 people to get an opinion about it.
Oh.
And I reached out, and I called my fiance, and I texted my sponsor, and one of them was like, well, go ahead and do it if you really need it or whatever. And the other one was like, I don't think that's a good idea or whatever. And I made the decision to not take it. But I didn't want to take it, but I just wanted to get the opinion of others, like the suggestion that others would give me, you know, because that's what this program tells me to do. Even when I know maybe I need to go walk to the store right now, but I know it's a drug-infested area right there. Should I go walk alone? Let me ask somebody, hey, you want to come walk with me? Do you think it's a good idea for me to walk alone? Now, this may seem sub-minute. It may seem like it's small. But I've watched countless people in these houses take a walk to that store sober and come back loaded. Ooh. And it may seem so small. Well, just go in the store and get what you want. Well, if you're going to use, you're going to use. That's what you've been wanting to do. Yes, that may be true too. But you gotta understand, this disease is 90% mental, 10% physical. So you taking that walk to that store alone and not having nobody to rely on, or even more, hold you accountable to what you possibly may do if you didn't have nobody around you, that's big. And it may seem like something so small to people outside who not in recovery, but to us in recovery, that's big.
That's big. That's big, baby. That's that self-awareness you was you was just talking about, man. And it's a big part. It's a big part of survival today, man. And so, as a matter of fact, you feeling better?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling better.
You feeling better? All right, you worked it out.
Listen, I went and work out the spasm the next day. I went and work out the spasm the next day. Like, I just, I can't allow myself to put myself in those sides, because I don't know how to make me feel, but I know with other people, I've seen other people take it who in sobriety, and then they take it again and again and again. And me, if you're aspiring addict like myself, I have an addictive personality. I'm not only addicted to drugs and alcohol, but I'm addicted to anything that gives me that euphoric feeling. Anything that makes me feel real good and moving fast, I'm addicted to it. So I have to be consciously aware of that and stay away from things like that.
Bro, yeah, man. See, man, you got to stay on top of that thing, bro, because it's gonna come all kind of. It's gonna come, look, camouflage. I got him. You're not on there. And look,
let me just take the little non-narcotic shot.
Yeah,
even the drug.
I'm gonna be all right.
You don't even have to put non-narcotic on it. Steroid shot.
Now you're trying to sleep, that thing start biting you. What that feeling is? What that feeling?
Now you dumping trash at work, you mopping floors, and that's not even your job.
You're all on the floor, the toothbrush on the baseboard. Don't know what's wrong with you, but you feeling good.
Now you come to work the next day. Oh, my back hurt.
My side.
You need another shot?
Yeah.
So every day now you need shots.
Now you're going to now you're beating around the bush. You don't even know how to ask them for a shot no more. See.
Yeah. We're talking. So now you're leaving. So now you're gonna leave out of work now, and now it's bigger than the steroid shot. I need something that's gonna make me feel like this
that. Yeah.
all the time.
Ooh.
So now So here's how it starts. It's that addict way of thinking, that addict mind. I can always get ahead.
And call somebody way from back. Or see, you know somebody in Monroe. You know somebody in North Louisiana. I know somebody wants some line. Now that thing about to put you in a chicken wing, armbar. Ooh, you got to stay on top of that thing, man. But but not having that self-awareness, that mental relapse gonna come. And like we talk about in the meetings, it's not the caboose that kill you. There's that first car that train. That mental obsession will lead to that physical energy. And it's crazy. I'm gonna make you laugh because I'm thinking about the physical energy. I go out there and put something in my system. I'm gonna start losing weight. My hair gonna start rolling up. Skin gonna be ashy. My clothes gonna be too big. And look, swear I'm cold. I'm just on top of it. But no, the physical energy is the extent of things I will do to put it back in my body.
You start making transactions and dealing with people how you usually wouldn't deal with them. You're offering certain things, you're doing certain things, you're giving up certain things.
Oh, shout out my boy, not to cut you off, Ferry Boy, man. Shout out, man, big editor, big logos, baby. Holla at him, Ferry Boy Beats, baby. I see you, baby. Thank you for tuning in and viewing, bro. Yeah, man, but yeah, that's that man. That's I have to stay on top of that, Joe. That's why I'm constantly praying. I'm going to work. I'm a good employee. I'm learning how to be a good father. I'm learning how to be a potential spouse. Catering, I'm learning because I was a manipulator, I was a liar, and all that.
What?
A liar and a manipulator. Oh, he got me on camera. I see it. Yeah, I was bad, man. It's crazy because I would lie for no reason. LB, your shirt yellow. No, it's not. It's red and navy blue. Yeah, and I would, not only would I convince the person in front of me it was red and navy blue, I would convince myself when I got the yellow shirt on.
That's what we do in our addiction.
Oh, man.
Sometimes you can't allow desperation to change your destination. Like, we start doing things in our addiction. Well, while we sober, we start committing acts, bro, and getting off track and allowing certain things to deter us. And we spoke on this the other day, and he says it all the time. He has to meet people where they at, and that's true. You have to meet people where they at, because if not, man, you'll hinder yourself and hinder your growth, build up resentments, which is the number one adversary against us right now.
Yeah, man.
Like, I can't expect for you as many a times. And we offer people to come in here for the live show, and I'm gonna say it. We offer these guys to come in here for the live show.
Yeah.
We're trying to bring y'all in here to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself.
That's it, man.
And that's all it is. It has nothing to do with showboat. No, you not being on here or this and that. It just wants you to come and support like we would support you. And that's what it boils down to, man. It boils down to, like, you have to be able to reach out in this community, not only to those that you feel it needs to be reached out to, but also those who do it for you. People who go above and beyond for you. You have to do the same for them.
Man, and that's all it is with me. Like I said, it's not for the fame. I want people just to be. I want people to be part of this, man.
Yeah.
You know, especially people that come from where we come from, bro. You know, for a long time I searched and I didn't find that on the football field or basketball court. Oh, I found it in the streets. I thought I did, but I was shying away from healthy stuff, man. I got away from my family morals, man. The morals, I lost a lot of. What's the word I'm looking for?
Got away from what, the family foundation?
Yeah, family foundation. Getting away from the morals that was instilled in me as a young boy, the principles, man. And now, you know, going through this, I'm learning to practice healthy principles in all my affairs, man. And it's helping me, man. I'm learning to get back that way of life. And I know this is not an overnight thing. This is not a finished product, man. It's an ongoing fight, man. That's why I keep going to meetings, praying and meditating, calling my sponsor.
This is a lifetime commitment.
Yeah, bro. Helping other people, man. And for me, that's the strongest part of my recovery, helping other people, man. Right. And that's something my mama told me and my little brothers, and she told us it was gonna be hard. Always treat people with kindness no matter what they do. Be nice to them. You know, and I had the perfect example for a God-fearing parent in the household, man. And, you know, to know I'm the cause of my mom having gray hairs and some health issues right now, it bothered me. That's one tool I got to keep going doing right, man. Mm-hmm. You know, because all I wanted was my mama to say, Larry Jr., I'm proud of you one day again, man. Right. And she told me that, bro. And I'm good with that, man. You know, I talked to Lil Larry, I talked to Chanel. Everything I thought I burnt down and was gone forever, God slowly but surely replacing it in my life,
man,
bro.
I'm happy you said that, bro. I'm happy you said
that. I thought I lost it, Joe. The way I was cutting up and selfish.
I'm like, man, I felt that when I first come through these doors that I've burnt so many relationships with people that was so good, Tom. And I'm like, man, how will I get that back? Can I get that back? Is it even possible for me to get that back? But just working on myself and letting God lead me in the right direction and helping other people and working my program, taking a humbling job, doing all the things that was suggested of me. Slowly but surely, things started to get placed back in my life tenfold. See, this is the way it's supposed to be. This is how it operates. This is how you're supposed to move with this. And when I started getting those things back in life, don't take advantage of them. Don't take it for granted. But see, when you start to cherish things that you work for, because believe it or not, you've worked to sit up here in this position. You deserve it. You worthy of it. This is yours. You know, you are deserving of a better life. And when you work for something, and you work on yourself to get something, and you put yourself in a boss position, you cherish it more. You're not going to burn this down to the ground. I know what it took to get here. I did this brick by brick.
Ooh, pepperoni by pepperoni.
I'm trying to tell you,
bro.
I'm not going to burn this down.
Ooh.
There's no way.
Shout out Fox's Pizza then, man.
Shout out Fox's Pizza. Shout out Mr. Randy. Good guy.
Bro, Mr. Randy, Miss Michelle, man. See, man, I'm surrounded by so much love out here. But you know what? When I sit and reflect, I was surrounded by love back home. Mm-hmm. You know, but I was running from it. I'm not soft.
Right.
I'm not soft. Actually, I'm softer than drugstore cotton, man. Yeah, I care. Yeah. You already know. You already know. Yeah, man. And I'm about to start crying just because we talking nice.
Yeah, we care about people's feelings and emotions. I care about the way I talk to people. Man, like the person that I'm becoming today, bro. Like I was talking to my uncle yesterday on the phone, and he was like, "Man, you sound different." Because I didn't used to speak like this. I didn't used to speak so eloquent.
Yeah, you do, bro. I
didn't used to talk like this. Like, I try to refrain from cursing. I just, like, the person that I want to be today, it's so much peace in it, and I don't have to have all these intangibles of the world.
Oh man,
I'll take the bare minimum with my sobriety. Just give me my sobriety, and I'll take the bare minimum in life.
Man, come on, man.
So
come on, Joe.
Yeah, bro.
Man, I ain't gotta have everything no more.
Everything
I used to want all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff. Get it, then lose it. Get it back again, then lose
it. It was like me. You would get it and sell it.
Do what?
Sell it.
I would sell it too. I ain't lying. I ain't lying.
I would accumulate all these worldly things for everybody to be like, look at Joe, look at me. Boy, he got that, he got this. He just got him another truck. I put some sixes on it, and sell everything.
Come
in
on,
a matter
man.
of weeks. What's going on?
Now look me with my madness and hustling. Go bring it by LB. He gonna get it. A weed eater on the 3rd floor apartment. What I need a weed eater for? Come on, man.
Yeah, taking everything.
Somebody could bring me a brand new spoon.
I want it.
But if they scratch it on the concrete and put some dirt on it and tell me it's an antique, I want it.
I want it.
No, I had so much.
Elizabeth ate off of this.
I'll give it what you want for it.
A teaspoon.
What you want for it? It came off the Titanic, huh? Just the madness, man. The madness, bro.
Yeah.
The foolishness, man. God, I'm all on Facebook Marketplace. Lord, allegedly trying to sell generators.
Yeah?
Yeah.
On Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Trying to get off of them.
Home Depot done put all kind of...
No, at least you wouldn't like me surfing on Facebook Marketplace looking for people who selling them so I can go steal them. It's even worse, huh? Sin is sin. Sin is sin. Don't let you have some fire in you 5 miles away.
Oh, what?
I'm on you. I'm calling you. I'm messaging you. You gotta know you're trying to steal it from you.
Come on, man.
All kind of messages to you. You gotta block me on that. That man, what did he hit me up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? He been talking to me since 12 p.m. It's 2 in the morning.
Laying on you.
Joe is still trying to get that.
Man, come on, man.
I'm telling you, man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, but the things we do in our addiction, man.
That's crazy, man.
Spiraling at it.
It don't stop, man.
The madness, man.
It don't stop, man.
Madness, bro.
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm happy that God.
Oh, man.
And I hit that bottom because I was at a place so where I no longer wanted. I needed a big lick, and I needed it now. I needed a big lick, and I needed it now. And I was thinking about doing some things that's just not in my character.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I need all this money right now to make all my problems in life go away. If I can just have all this money and come into today, bro, and sit 9 hit a day, I see that, bro. In life, less is more. I don't need all of that. I got my peace of mind. I'm spiritually growing. I got my family in my life. I got a good community around me. I got a good job. I got people who trust my advice and they trust my suggestions and the opinions that I give them. They actually implement it and move with it. So it's just a blessing that I'm able to sit here today and actually tell y'all where I was and where I am now in the transformation. When God, he say it all the time, God is in the restoration business. When the transformation that I've came into today and the person I am today, man, people at home, they acknowledge that and they be like, man, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, man.
Happy for you. And that's motivation for me. Makes me feel like a superhero. The more people I help, the more people tell me I'm doing a great job, that's the stronger I get.
Yeah, bro. And I'm trying to my uncle told me next time we go live, holler at him, man. I already know he going to get on me with this damn this yellow shirt on. I already know, but you know what? That's my dude. He a big part of my story, man. Yeah, man. He already hearing you, big lemon. I already know Uncle Cheese, baby. I can't even spell Instagram right now. I'm so happy we having this conversation. But it's all good, bro. I'm happy today, man. Yeah. I'm happy today, man. Like it don't stop, man. The new thing with me, hit me up on all platforms, cause guess what? I could marry you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an ordained minister. I'm about to post that, let y'all know. My brother seen the paperwork, and it had to tickle him, cause man, I'm plugging in everything that's healthy,
This man called me 11 o'clock at night while I'm at work, man. I'm at work. Just out the blue, because we was already texting about something. And he hit me up and he was like, and he never told me he was going to marry me. He never said I'd do it for you and V. He was just like, that's what I can do now. But I know him. And he likes to joke and clown around. And he know I take my relationship serious. So when he tells me this, I'm like, congratulations, bro. I'm happy for you. But I have to decline, and you wanting to marry me and V, like that's just not gonna happen. We want to get married in the church and have an ordained pastor do it who've been doing it a little minute. He was like, no, I'm not saying I'm gonna do y'all. I'm just telling you, Joe, that that's what I can do now. And I'm like, you're right, bro. Like, and after I read his message again, he just spelled bad.
Yeah, I text like I talk.
Text like he talk. Yeah. I read that wrong. But he liable to, though. Let me not give him too much credit on it, because he's what they call that when it's a spoon in a fork, a spark. Ooh. He's a spark. So he liable to sit that like that and really hit that to get a reaction out of me, because he does that to it. So I really didn't know how to read it, but. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I had to send him the paperwork, because I'm like, I know he think I'm playing, man. But yeah, thank you, Minister Larry. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, whenever you ready,
now y'all just understand something. He in this community promoting this right now. He in this open living community posting that he can marry. Y'all understand, a lot of these guys here right now, they qualify to sit out in a marshal status of being married to somebody, but he definitely, anything that he touches hand on, he gonna promote it to the fullest.
I got to. God gave me the gift of a voice.
Yeah.
And I will use it.
Cause he moved out our sober living home, and he went upscale New York, upscale Manhattan,
third floor penthouse.
And he over there now, and it's just like I haven't heard one positive thing about the house he once lived in since he's been at his new residence.
You know what we do, get a little something and forget where we come from. I instantly forgot.
Listen, I can't lie to you. He's showing me around the house, man. And it's bittersweet, because I'm happy for him. And I'm like, damn, they got, what's up?
What's up, baby? Whoa, cheese. That's my uncle. I hear him now. Look them lemons up there.
Yeah, he's showing me pictures of the house and stuff, and I'm like, damn, they got ceiling fans on the floor? Because he had the camera upside down. But it's facing the floor, but the ceiling fan's spinning, so I'm like, they got ceiling fans in the floor in here. I'm like, man, y'all living lavish right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but but I always come back and visit, man. I just, it's nice. We got a jacuzzi.
He do like the mayors do. When they're walking through those rutted areas. He come through with security, get dropped off with these guys, and they walk through the area, you walk around the houses, pointing out, yeah, we need to fix this and need to fix that and do this and do that.
Nah, it's good. Nah, I left because it's a couple of reasons why I left. For one, it's an opportunity for not only can I gain some more solid grinding sobriety, but I was granted the opportunity to be the next house manager.
Oh, yeah.
That way I could start putting some money up. Because, life show up, Joe, the consequences of my actions, not paying my child support and my addiction, keep going to prison. I'm working 2 jobs, but they deduct from 2 jobs.
Definitely.
But I don't let that get down on me, because I did that.
Right.
I did that. So, I ain't doing no tripping, and the people I work for let me know they appreciate me. Just for them giving me a key to the establishment, man. Like, 13 months ago, I know they wouldn't have did that. But being that they part of this community, they don't judge me or look at me for my past, but the man that stand in front of them, and they know they could count on me whenever they need me. I'm coming, and there's some good people to work for. I'm thankful for being in this area, bro. Yeah. Even when I go down the street to different citizen meetings, when I see that big cross, I know I'm back in my safety zone. I'm good, man. Like, this is my safety net. God removed me from federal prison and placed me here. And I just look at it as I'm one of his special gems. What you do when you have something special? You try to hide it, you protect it. Yeah. And that's what he did with me, man. Yeah. He got I'm living in my purpose. This new freedom gave me a purpose, man. Yeah.
And I've been trying to get him for the longest, because this is not the first time. He had a situation a few months ago where he was afforded that opportunity to walk through that door that I was talking about, when God opens that door for you. But I think him being so close to us at the house, and all that, he never walked through that door. But what God did was, all right, maybe the door not big enough. Let me put a double door up there to walk through. So let me go ahead and enhance the blessing. And look, this is what's going to be offered to you within a few weeks once you make this transition. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's what we need, that extra push to go. But he was supposed to go out of that, man. Just like I was supposed to go,
Yeah, and that's one thing. That's one thing as an addict, emotional attachment to things, man. At that time in my life, I have emotional attachments to something good. But at the same time, me not leaving, that was just part of me being selfish with not only myself, but with y'all too. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something like we was just talking about, that everybody have a journey. Everybody have a road, bro. And two, it's just different reasons, bro. Like, I enjoy, shout out the cooks for providing people another opportunity to get their life right, man. Yeah, most definitely. And these people like work with you, man, in this sober living area, structured living.
They get back a mug.
Yeah, man, pulling up, man. It's due. It's due, but they offer opportunities to make little side hustles and just getting back in the mix of doing what's right, man. Yeah. And I'm thankful for that. Every day, like I said, man, life show up. It's just I don't do no complaining today, man. Yes. Everything that I encounter, man, I'm thankful for it, because I'm gonna learn from the situation, man. And my uncle who on the live now, man, he sat me down. I think I was like 16, 17 in my grandmother's house. And he told me all the cons, not none of the pros of the game, all the cons, like everything you're going to go to jail. Right. You're going to have to buy a knife. Right. You're going to have to get lawyers. There's guns out there, there's knives, there's violence. Like, he told me all that. I remember the conversation, man. And just to see him come from where we come from, allegedly, what we used to partake in, he was one of the best at it. And to see him turn that around and get his life together, shout out Cheese, man. Shout out Cheese, man, my mentor, man. Big Burger, baby. But I'm thankful for that, bro. And you know what? And he would take me places to where I couldn't act like no child. Like, I was exposed to where this time you want to be grown? Well, let's be grown.
Up your paw.
Yeah. Up my game, up the stakes, up the ante. And what I know now, at that time, it was too much for me. It was too much for me, because I went all in, but I didn't keep taking them suggestions. If you take suggestions in the right areas of your life, whether you live in right or wrong, it might be some light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. Like, I can't live right and go to the hustler for suggestions. Right. I can't hustle in the game and go to the pastor for suggestions. Right. You know, and I'm gonna put it for my people in the street. I can't go to the brick man and ask for some jiggers.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but then why not go to the man with the jiggers who pays bills, that's his livelihood.
Yeah.
You know he got some good jiggers.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if whatever information I need, I have to find an expert in that area.
Yeah.
You know, like in recovery. I can't go to nobody that's hustling and ask them about no 12 steps.
Yeah,
meanwhile, AA meeting that.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the source. You gotta go to the source of what's producing that. You know what I'm saying?
He don't know how to act. He got emotional attachment to booty. You know what I'm saying? You know, all right, Cheese, that shots fired. I see you, ball. It's all good. But yeah, Joe, I mean, and like today you was talking to the podcast, I think that was episode 2, huh, Cheese? He like to pay them bills. You could send him one.
Nah. Cool on that, cheese. Swiss cheese. Yeah. Cool on that.
Yeah, man, I can't wait till you meet him, man. I can't wait till you meet him, man. And you know what? Today I could reflect on before when I was innocent. You know, before I got exposed to all the dirty tricks the enemy and the world got to offer, man.
Right.
Today I could reflect on going to Washington Heights, man, and sitting in my grandmother house playing pity pat. You know, she watching the Atlanta Braves baseball game. You know, watching old Victor Newman, the Young and the Restless. When love was love in the General Hospital. Yeah, and you gonna sit down, ain't gonna be no noise. Yeah, man. I go back to them times when Papa got off of work and he didn't have to tell you get up out his chair. You know, I could reflect to them times because that's when love was love. I remember going pick pecans in the graveyard off the Bridge Highway.
Behind Holy Family.
You know, I remember all that, bro. I could reflect on all that, man. And these the times God replaced the memories where I forgot all that in my madness, man. Joe, when I went to treatment, man, a red bird flew on the fence, and I'm like, I wonder if that's a new species. I forgot birds existed. I was moving so fast.
Man, me and my girl was talking about that last week. Not last week, but a few weeks ago. About me getting a bird feeder in our front yard. I want a bird feeder. I want a squirrel house. I want a fish tank. Look, I'm telling you, man.
The outdoors, man.
The outdoorsman, man. Like, I want to be full of life. I want life around me.
Yeah.
I want to see life thrive. Like, that's where I'm at in my recovery. That's where I'm at in my personal life, my home life, my business life, my spiritual life. Like, I just want to be filled with life.
But if you didn't pay attention to that stuff in treatment, it wouldn't have mean nothing. But you said that it's a therapeutic community where you went. You know, very therapeutic. Man, the squirrels come up to you and eat out your hand, man.
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
Yeah. A lot of people haven't encountered a squirrel or got close to one because when they get close to one, it runs away or they see it on the trail power line. But where I went to treatment at, you can sit outside your cabin and a squirrel will run up and sit out next to you and literally eat out your hand. Literally, I had this happen to me several times.
Man, look, man. Just... Yeah, man, we got a lot of good views that's going on. I'm about to, let me get back to it. See, man. There's some good stuff, bro. Yeah. There's some good stuff. I'm glad we on this journey, man. I can't wait till them interviews start popping, man. We got
it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. OG Rodney. But yeah, Mr. Glenn gonna be popping up. Not only a mentor, but he used to work for drug court. He working at a treatment center. He a counselor. Just got an award for integrity. We got Mike G gonna be coming up here. We got Big Nate gonna come on here.
It's my sponsor.
Yeah, you know, we got Trevor.
Trevor.
Shout out Trevor Senate. He do intake. He part of administration at Refill Recovery. He do work all around the state. We got Ryan and LaBeouf gonna be coming up here. Y'all check out his podcast, Elevate, built by the Red Stick. Man, there's a whole lot of we even got my little brother gonna come up here, Keenan Brown. Shout out Keenan Brown, all shucks. We got Cheese gonna come on here. Dalco's delicious drip sauce. You know, $2. Man, Johnny, my cousin Johnny, he actually is on a federal indictment. Connie Brown. My mom, Miss Connie gonna go. We gonna do an episode of mothers, man, dealing with this, man. Kaylin Brown gonna come up here, the third bar. Man, it's a lot to come in. My little shout out, little Greg nephew. Yeah, man, like it's gonna be some real how that boy Turtle Man live action, Turtle Man. But you know, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. Definitely. And I know you got some people on your end. Like I said, man, we every walk of life, man, rappers. Yeah. People just got out of prison, jail. Even the misdemeanor people gonna be welcome. The city court tickets gonna be welcome. Anybody, man. Story, man. If you're jaywalking, you could come on the Shakeback Podcast. We're about to go on the road. Joy just purchased us a Greyhound. Then gutted it out. That's gonna be a rolling studio. You know, so be looking for us, man. The Shakeback Podcast. You don't never know where you're gonna see it. We might be at your local Burger King if they running the 2 for $5 Whopper deal. No onions. No onion. You could put everything on mine. Yeah, you could put extra if you want. You know, but yeah, man, it's all good, man. But I think we're gonna close this up, man. It's been a good episode. We got a few more things to discuss, but we can't give it all at one time. Thank everybody who tuned in on the live. I'm still trying to figure out how to work Twitch, but just be patient and be part of the movement, man. You know, it's going down, man. It's your boy LB, the voice of reason. And if you stay tuned, I'm gonna tell you the reason for the voice, baby. And my co-host, Big Body Joy, the Macho Man, Joy Savage, baby. Oh yeah. It's all good, bro. Thank you. I love you, homie. It's all good. Y'all have a good one.